What's happening, y'all? This is Andrew from Mirror Music 99, back with another Grateful Dead reaction. I'm going to start delving into the archive.org stuff a little bit, because as Jack Sarrow has indicated to me earlier today, there are hundreds and hundreds of shows on here. So tell me if there's some cool stuff in here, some stuff that I really need to hear that is not necessarily perhaps readily available on YouTube or other streaming services that I need to dig through here and find. Let me know. This is, let me straighten my camera a little bit. This is me and Bobby McGee, a cover they did at Wallace Wade Stadium at Duke University. I'm a North Carolina boy, if you didn't know that already from this channel. But so I decided to search for North Carolina ones. This happened at Duke on April 24th, 1971. Also, as a sidebar, I am a Janis Joplin fan for sure, but a huge Christopherson fan, who was the person who wrote the song originally. So interested to see what they do with it. I'm assuming ahead of time that Bobby Weir is the one singing it, because I have been told in the comments that first of all, they alternate songs, but also that he does most of the country western kind of stuff. So, and that's what this is, or at least was originally before Janis got hold of it. So anyway, this is me and Bobby McGee, covered by the Grateful Dead, and from Duke University, April 1971.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train.
It sounds like just one person started playing it, and then everybody's going to pick up on it, right? Okay, I've wondered this before we get too into this. I've wondered this a couple times with listening to Bob Weir. I think that's who that is, right? Listening to that person sing. It's not Jerry, I'm pretty sure. Is that country accent, is that like a genuine thing, or is that like an affect that he's putting on to do these songs? I'm curious about that.
Down just before it rained, took us all the way to New Orleans. I took my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana.
You're all swinging there now, right? Now that we're starting to put other instruments in.
With them windshield wipers slapping time, Bobby clapping hands, he finally sang near every song that drive.
It's hard to tell sometimes. Before I want to get this in before they start singing harmony beautifully just now. It's hard to tell because of the accent and because of whatever, whether, I mean, I know there are fans of this type of music, but it's hard to tell sometimes whether they're mocking it a little bit, or like you would see Elvis impersonators do, right? You do that kind of voice. It feels a little bit like that. I don't know if it's intentional or not.
Another word for nothing left to do.
And change the words too.
Nothing ain't worth nothing but a free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues.
Is that Jerry singing harmony?
Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee.
This has got basic chord progression too, like a basic country one, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with the jam it. It would make it easy to jam out a little bit. Just going along with the melody line for now, right? Kind of like they did in Eleanor Rigby in that other video we did. we're starting to go off the melody now, right?
Kentucky to the California sun.
If I step back from the microphone a little bit.
Bobby shared the secret of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I've done. Bobby's body kept me.
They're bending that lead guitar too, like almost like a steel one. Trying to imitate that. Would I let her slip away? Looking for that home I hope she'd find. This is a pretty good cover of this song. I've heard a lot worse. Trade on my tomorrow for a single yesterday. Holding Bobby's body close to mine. It's like he's pulling back. Freedom's just another word for. And now he's like leaning up in it. Right? To lose. Nothing was all she left for me. Again, that's a little bit different lyric too, right? Feeling good was easy, love. Bobby sang the blues. It's nice though. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me, Bobby McGee. Right, like it's one of those things. Like I remember reading in the comments somewhere that the later Dead stuff, the late '80s, even early '90s stuff, has much tighter singing, much tighter harmonies. The harmony right here that they're singing is tight. It's just like, almost like they're both trying to sing lead at the same time, and it's not quite stepping on each other's toes, but it feels almost, I mean, the notes are correct and the harmonies are locked in, but also that they're almost like they can't hear each other, really. But it sounds great, though. A little yodel in there. Do they play this song a bunch, or is this one of the only times they played it? Freedom, just another word for nothing left to do. Oh wait, I don't have my dates right in my head. Is this? I mean, it could be Pigpen too, I guess. Is this before he left? I'm sure somebody in the comments will correct me long before this point in the video if that's who it is. The mics on those drums are nice too, because you can hear that kick. Right, a little heartbeat going on. That's a lot of fun. Now, a couple things. Like one, do they usually jam the country songs out? I've seen this one. I've listened to a version that they did of Mama Tried. I've listened to one of our upcoming videos is also going to be Eyes of the World into Big River from, I think, 74 in Des Moines. We're going to get into that pretty soon too. But most of the country covers tend to be pretty short. Is that typical, or is that does that change over the course of the Dead's discography and performance or whatever? I don't know. So let me know about that. I like this cover. Again, it's not one I've heard plenty of covers of the song, including ones that I've played myself, and I mean, it's a basic chord structure, but it's a surprisingly hard song to play well. And this was a pretty good cover of it. So I appreciate it. I assume Christopherson appreciates it. I appreciate it in his stead anyway, though I obviously don't know him. But thanks for telling me about this Internet Archive. This is going to be a very, very deep rabbit hole for me, but it'll be a lot of fun. So if there's something else worthwhile, I mean, I know there's lots of stuff worthwhile, but if there's something in particular that I need to draw my attention to, especially something on here in archive.org that is not available readily on YouTube or other streaming services, let me know. And we'll see you next time. Take care, y'all.